MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Seattle Mariners. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Nestor Cortes Jr. is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Up next for the Rays, Jose Martinez. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Willie Adames, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
At the plate now, Austin Meadows, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Martinez on second. Adames on at first with nobody out. To second for 1.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Hunter.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Hunter Renfroe. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters. Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Now a hard liner. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs. And they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
To the plate now, Brendan Lau. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's set. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0 home. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Eric Swanson comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. So now to the plate, Nate Lowe.
The first baseman, number 35.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Swanson is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Still only one out in the inning. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first three pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the fourth pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
So here's Mike Zunino. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Fastball just inside. Popped him up. Seager in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rays 6 and the Mariners coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Blake Snell gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season, and this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
And here's the speedster, D. Gordon. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Renfroe has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, Malek Smith.
Striding in, Malek Smith, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. Low for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And that's too high, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Snell has pitched a little more than 160 innings in this campaign, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Mitch Haniger waits on deck.
Here we go.
Count remains full. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. Now a pickoff play at second and a dive, but he's back in. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Margot's going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there, but taking a look at it, I guess in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Dan Vogelbach is next as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Second and third here, one man out. Fouled off. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Oh, what a stop. He gathers the throw. And it's in time to get him. But they do play to run on the play. Well, let's get another look at that diving play on show track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. Got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. Into the box, Kyle Seager, and the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. From the belt, the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 0 for 7. Two out here and a runner at second. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Snell, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So digging in now, Jose Martinez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home.
That's in. Ball two.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way.
Hey!
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Ground ball right side. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
The batter, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Stepping up now, Willie Adames, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit out towards second. Gordon is up with it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Austin Meadows, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Hunter Renfroe would be next. The 3-1. Base hit into right center. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
2 balls and a strike now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So striding forward now, Dom Thompson-Williams. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-2 pitch is taken. That's ball one.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
A 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
At the plate, Dylan Moore, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. The average down at an even 220, 7 homers and 34 driven in. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Digging in now, J.P. Crawford, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First and second now, 1 man out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jordan.
Here's D. Gordon now. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This one's flared out toward left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now.
The center fielder, number 00, Malik Smith.
So here's Malik Smith as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Smith is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Looking to minimize the damage here. Right side, but it's well foul. Smith sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he popped him up. And no one can get there as it falls. The throw home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them. But he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We played 2 full. The Rays lead it 6-3. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Tampa Bay.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. And it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Fastball just inside. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Yandy Diaz. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
The batter, number 8.
In now, Brandon Lau, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Runners on first with one down. Swinging a soft liner. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Tampa Bay leads this one 6-3. Leading off the inning, Daniel Vogelback, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
In there, and it's even at 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And that misses inside, 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. One out, nobody on. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager, number 22 on the year, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box, Tom Murphy. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now back, left fielder, John Thompson Williams.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Dom Thompson-Williams, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. Here it comes.
Nope,
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
1-1.
Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mariners get one on this swing by Kyle Seager. We played 3 full. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Taylor Williams, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
73. Taylor Williams.
All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Margot, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
At the plate, Nate Lowe. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, number 14 on the season, and it's now 7-4.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Here now is Mike Zunino.
The catcher, Mike.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard, but right into the shift. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
So now to the plate, Jose Martinez. He swings and misses, throw down. A tag there from Gordon, and they got him at second base.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the M's 4. bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Dylan Moore.
Mariners, the designated hitter, Dylan.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Nope. That's inside.
Liner towards second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, G. Jordan.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Gordon is up over 1,200 career hits during his time in the majors. Down and away, ball 1. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next will be Willie Adames.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Another 0-2 home. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To Gordon for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith.
The center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
At the plate now, Mitch Haniger. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 2-2. Fouled off. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Daniel Vogelbach is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Stepping in now, Daniel Vogelbach. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. He's got it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Brendan Brennan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 65, Brandon Brennan.
Standing in, Yandy Diaz. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Number 2, Yandy Diaz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
This is on the ground over to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, number 8.
Now at the plate, Brandon Lau. He was a double play victim last time around. First delivery to him on the way. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-1.
Ball 2. Count is 2-1.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The pitch. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Manuel Margot will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home, and he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And that one misses. It's ball 4. So a 2-out walk gives the Rays some hope here in the inning.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Ready now, Nate Lowe. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
That last at bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
1-1 the count. From the stretch. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner on first with 2 away. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They hold a 7-4 lead. Colin Poche enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 38, Colin Poche.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Seager.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
One and 2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Settling in now, Tom Murphy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Now back, left fielder, Dom Thompson.
Digging in to try it again, Dom Thompson-Williams. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. None left for Seattle. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Ken Altavilla is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53, Ken Altavilla.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Still 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
In now, Jose Martinez, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Altavilla, a 27-year-old. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Gordon is there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Willie Adames. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Vogelback is under it, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They hold a 7-4 lead. Chaz Rowe gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 52, Chaz Rowe.
Next will be the designated hitter, Dylan Moore. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter, Dylan Moore.
From the stretch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
2-2.
Everything this guy throws moves. And that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is there, 1 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
1 away for Seattle now in inning number 7. And that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Rowe has thrown a little over 50 innings and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Crawford brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there. And that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, D. Gordon. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1-2.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Margot's under it, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Austin Adams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63, Austin Adams.
Ready to begin the 8th, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
Austin Meadows.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 0-1 on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Waiting on it is Smith. 1 away. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. At the plate, Yandy Diaz, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
From the stretch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Lau. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Ready with the 1-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The center fielder, number 13, Manuel Margot.
So striding in, Manuel Margot. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. They hold a 7-4 lead. Nick Anderson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 70, Nick Anderson.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Malik Smith. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Down the first baseline. Ah, way to get dirty. It's in time.
Up next is the action. The right fielder, Henniger.
Ready once again, Mitch Henniger. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Here it comes on 0-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelback. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Here's the pitch.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Mariners are down in order. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Carl Edwards Jr. enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, Nate Lowe. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, number 35.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Low.
0-1 on its way. Fouled away. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Here's another 1-2. Taken high and deep to right. Ranging back is Haniger. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind you.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Fouled off. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Jose Martinez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Nothing doing here this half. So nothing in the Tampa ninth. Last chance coming up now for Seattle. They're down 3. It's 7-4. Jose Alvarado enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Seager. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there. He struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Tom Murphy, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Dom Thompson-Williams. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the stretch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Last chance for the Mariners. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Tampa Bay jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Blake Snell earns win number 15, tops on the staff. Nestor Cortes Jr. struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Jose Alvarado wraps it up for the save, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mariners, 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.